get your favorite panelists up here. You're gifting the panel. It will help with the algorithm as well. Let's keep this on the FYP. The numbers are growing, steady growing. Thank you, everybody, for tapping, and because tapping is clapping. I don't know who was that just dropped. I can't remember. But yeah. Oh, Liv. Okay, it was Liv. Hold on real quick, Belle. Hold on. Another thing, we are doing a fundraiser. Somebody reached out to Dan Trail. Another person reached out to me. Two other people reached out to me. We have 489 people. If everybody could cash app Hogboss 43 at $2 a piece, we could sit up there and knock that goal out, and we can help people with their stuff that they need to get done. Not to get into their own personal information. That's what we do. And if you ever need help, feel free to DM this account right here. I'll be more than glad to put you on the list, okay? But the Cash App is Hogboss43. Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, if you voted for MAGA, don't fucking ask me for help, because pull yourself up by bootstraps. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, go ahead, Joe.
Belle, let me ask you a question. Why were HBCUs created?
You don't know?
I know. Bitch, don't play in my face. You can clearly look at the fucking picture and see that I'm black. Obviously, I know why HBCUs were created. You've been playing in my face. I'm asking you, why were HBCUs created?
Oh, you need me to tell you? Okay. Well, to create for African Americans who were systematically excluded, from white institutions and due to racism.
Great. So when Trump says that he's going to, and mind you, let's get this clear, white people do attend HBCUs. When Trump says he's going to defund HBCUs and give reparations to white people who don't get in, you don't think that's a form of fucking racism?
No.
Okay, you've been playing in all of our faces since you got up here, girl. All of our faces.
See, the issue is
we have lined out you're privileged. Your fucking skin color makes you fucking privileged to where you think that every example that we have set and given you is not a form of racism. And you're playing in my community's face right now, girl.
You do realize
that's what you're doing. You're playing in our faces. And you lucky I'm not a mod on Hog's panel, because I would have been dropped your ass. Playing in all our black faces right now.
Well, that's probably why you're not a mod. So the thing is, though, he did.
And it's good I'm not a mod, because I would have dropped and blocked your ass. Stop playing in our faces. Stop playing in the black community's face right now, girl.
I don't need to play in anyone's face. I don't need to play in anyone's face, but I will remind you that Donald Trump did.
I don't need no reminder of what that bigoted ass man is doing. No, I don't need a reminder.
This is ridiculous. What the fuck is this? What are we doing? Fighting or debating?
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck you're talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Ash.
For the 3 people that just sent the Cash App, thank you. I got your Cash Apps, thank you.
So again,
hold on real quick. Executive producer, you're kind of new on this panel. You know my rules, right? Executive producer, you know you're up here? All right. See you later, Madonna.
Okay, so I would like to remind you that Donald Trump did provide permanent funding through the Futures Act to HBCUs. Okay.
No, he didn't. I don't know what you're reading, and I don't really care what you're reading. But that bullshit that just came out of your mouth is not a fact. It really is not a fact. But go off. Since I need reminding.
It is a fact.
It's not a fact.
Google is.
All right, so y'all, listen, I'm going to leave it up to the fam up here. We got somebody in the queue, and y'all probably already know who it is. It's up to y'all if y'all want him up here. It's Spencer.
Oh, no. No.
Why? What's
wrong? I will drop.
No.
No?
I will
not
leave.
today.
You do whatever you want with your life. I will drop.
Spencer, you're not coming up, Spencer. Have a good day.
This is ridiculous. Yes.
We already got one we got to deal with. Then we got to deal with Spencer on top of this one.
So then you just want an echo chamber. You want 7-on-1 then.
You can bring them up.
No, like we don't mind having ops. Like if you could bring ops, Bell, bring them in. Feel free. I will make this whole panel even. Right? Spencer, he gets underneath my skin.
Spencer is neutral. He's good for both.
No, Spencer is not. Spencer is not
Spencer's
neutral.
trash.
Spencer's a chaos agent.
Spencer's
He
a-
don't give a. He don't
Yes.
stand for
Nah.
nothing.
No, he's not.
He don't
Spencer
stand
makes
for
me
nothing.
itch.
Spencer
And if I'm
has
being
no
honest,
morals,
Bill-
and he stands for zero.
Let him up.
And if I'm being honest, Bill, you haven't brought much to
Come
this
over there in your
conversation.
panel. Shit, go start a live and bring them over there with
No,
you.
I can
We don't
tell
do
you all.
Spencer.
I can tell you all Spencer
I
talking.
can drop down.
I can tell you all his talking points. Like I know Spencer will tell you. I know all his talking points. I know Spencer for about
Bring 'em up,
2-3 years now.
Bring them up.
Me too. And you know what his favorite talking point is? He did it for
And
the
let
community.
let the community decide.
Y'all
Shit, bring them up.
scared. That's why you drop when Spencer
Scared of
comes.
what? Yeah, bring them up.
Now, scared of
All
what?
right, the first one to catch.
His own interest.
Y'all can't handle Spencer.
Oh,
Hey,
Bitch, we
we at the
handle
risk
it.
white
of
woman,
losing my
we see you
platform.
carrying Brian in around here. You're not dividing shit around here, man. We smell you, okay?
Hey, Bill.
We
Hey,
smell
Bill. With the
Wrong
with the risk of losing my platform, Spencer is a nigger.
I don't know what you mean by that, sir, but I did
Bring
want
him up,
to.
man. Bring him up.
I do want to.
Now it seems like bring the motherfucker up.
God
I'm
damn
gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on
Wait,
mute.
before that, can I say something, Itchy? I just looked up what thirst trap is. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Not sexually. I'm not talking about the sex.
You ain't
I'm
gonna
talking about the
see
attention
any.
seeking.
Nah, you don't see nothing.
Talking about the
You don't
attention
see
seeking.
nothing on my
Yeah,
on my.
I wouldn't.
Sexual.
Listen, Bear. I don't even go on your page, so
I'm
I
not
don't
that
know.
kind of-
I don't even know what you look like.
see,
I'm
look,
talking about
the
your
community
attention
already has spoken. They don't want him here.
seeking. Yeah,
Where'd he
I'm
go?
not talking about you physically. I wouldn't do that. Why would I talk about you physically?
Then what else? What happened to Spencer?
It's the attention
The
seeking.
community
Talk about
the
your
community
pick-me
doesn't want him
attitude.
here.
You're a pick me.
Would you like me to drop if you think I'm attention seeking? Because I'm not.
Oh no, because this is hog live. If the people wanted you to drop, they'd have paid for you. That's my opinion. Yeah, I would never disrespect you about your physical appearance. I don't go on your page. I mean, you're a beautiful woman as far as I can tell.
Thank you. But I'm not. I don't do the thirst trapping shit. That's not what I'm here for.
And Ben, what part of
but you have no
I
substance.
lived up there some time ago. What part of Connecticut you in?
I'm in Hartford County.
Oh, you in the ghetto? Yeah.
Well, Hartford County.
That's crazy as fuck.
I'm near.
Hartford ain't got nothing but bodies up in that motherfucker.
I'm near Farmington, Avon. You know where 50 was.
Okay, so you're in the preppy area. Yeah, Hartford. Let me tell you, them motherfuckers be poop all up in there, bro. Them motherfuckers.
I'm all over
wild.
Hartford. I work in Hartford. I love Hartford. It's very nice. Very nice.
What part of Hartford you talking about? Very nice. Not the north end, not the south end. All the way from Franklin Avenue to Albany Avenue could go fuck itself.
Listen, I love Connecticut and everything about Connecticut.
I'm good with that state. That's why I brought my ass back to Florida.
Oh, hi,
Oh.
Arwaka. Can Arwaka come out? Are y'all gonna run if Arwaka comes
A lot
out?
of shit. Only thing black people do in farming in North Carolina is drag racing. Then we get the hell out as soon as possible.
What up,
The
Bell?
only thing
How y'all
we-
doing?
It's the only thing we doing in Advance and
Get
Farmington.
the fucking one out
We
of
gonna
there.
drag race and get the fuck out. That's all we doing. We coming and leaving in packs. All you know what I'm talking about.
Damn right.
We coming and leaving in
We
packs.
coming together, we leaving together. Point blank period.
They're saying Connecticut's a good Republican state. Connecticut is blue.
Blue. That is a liberal state for real.
Blue as fuck.
Yeah.
Racist as
I think
fuck.
Connecticut's always voted blue.
Racist as fuck. But it's a liberal state.
You know what? I will agree with you because there's quite a few. Anyone can be racist. And
Manchester is considered Clanchester back in the day. When I lived up there, it was called Clanchester.
what are you you talking about? Where are you coming up with this shit? We don't have no clothes.
I will say I'm not talking about Connecticut, but I will just say in the Northeast, there are pockets, especially in the rural areas, where racism lives and thrives that would surprise you just off the fact that you're in the North. But yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's like
there's some crazy shit up here.
Look it up sometime, Bell. The Klan marched downtown Hartford. Downtown Hartford. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when they know our asses was asleep. They were marching downtown Hartford.
I didn't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
You said you
But
didn't know
hey,
about
that's
that?
your Democrats for you. That's your Democrats. The racism is on your side.
Yeah,
Bitch.
you're an idiot.
All-time high.
She been playing in our face.
It's the liberals that love playing in your face.
What about the South? What about the South?
Like, do not put that on
Now you go on mute. What about the South, Bill? I live in the South.
The South is racist and has been racist. What do you want to know about?
It's always been conservative, right? South has always been conservative, right?
Always been conservative.
Listen, racism is all throughout this country.
No matter the name of the party that they chose to vote with. Is it safe to say the South has always been conservative?
I wouldn't say all.
It has.
Name a southern state that hasn't been conservative ever, like all time.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Cities. I wouldn't say states.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You have cities that go blue.
They're still red states. That means they still have red government.
Yeah, no, you.
That means they still have red
right
state legislators. Yeah.
So how was everyone's 4th?
Didn't celebrate.
I
celebrated. We celebrated by we bought a pallet of saltine crackers and laid them in the ground and jumped up and down on them all day. I had my foot on crackers all day.
Horrible fucking.
I don't.
I spent the day. I spent the day with my kids and my family.
That shit was horrible.
We lit some rebel rockets into the air, but you know what I'm saying.
I did a few fireworks with my son. He had fun. It was fun. I did a little barbecue.
Did y'all go out on a picnic?
No, we didn't do a picnic. We did a little barbecue at home.
Swimming, I know that.
Where'd you get your recipe from? Which cookbook?
Well, I do more Albanian recipes, but I mean, I had steak. I did some hot dogs. I'm not a hot dog person, but I still did it. You know, to show some American-ish support. But I had burek. I had burek there, which is Albanian. I had forgives. You know, I had some shit.
That ice ain't come up through.
I did the egg salad.
You had potato salad? You ain't put no raisins in it, right, Belle?
I didn't do potato salad because I did French fries. I fried up some potatoes.
Oh, there you go.
Not big on potato salad.
Hey, Petty
Celebrating
Panda.
America's birthday.
What's up, Panda? Long time no see. iPhone twin. I know who you are.
Ooh, Panda, come up.
She don't
use
love
an
me.
iPhone hog. You use an iPhone
Always.
hog.
I had a Samsung 2 years ago, about a little over a year ago. I gave that shit back. Fuck them Samsungs.
Man, I hate iPhone.
Me too.
You ain't had a Galaxy,
I hate iPhone.
Your
last
Samsung
time-
was
iPhones-
a Galaxy. It was
iPhones
just a
are-
throw off Samsung.
iPhones are cool when y'all are on your own network using your own shit. But when y'all get outside of that, y'all shit can't work and it can't function.
Hey,
with the iPhone.
minus
Remember the
FaceTime
7?
and whatever they can do to each other, pass back and forth between each other on iPhone.
See, that's the
Other
thing.
than that, iPhone trash.
See, we have FaceTime, right? But with Samsung, it's a matter of time. You won't have a face with Samsung.
Yeah, motherfucker, one or two phones blow up one time.
No, the problem. No. The problem is that the problem is not that Droids can't do it. Is that iPhone builds their machine to literally not work with other systems. So as soon as you try to get a video call from a Samsung, they won't let it go through. It's in the same way that they reduce the picture quality of Droids when you get it sent to your iPhone. That shit looks nice on the Droid, but when it gets sent to y'all, it's all fucking pixelated and shit.
I just got the kids because they had to get an upgrade. I got them the 16, and the camera, I don't know if you guys have seen the camera in the back. They're not happy with that.
I have the 16 Pro. I have no problem with the camera.
I mean, there's no issues with the camera. They just don't like the look of it.
Bill, where are you from?
I am from Connecticut.
What about your family?
My parents came here in '96 when I was 7. I'm not born here either, but my parents came here.
So you voted for somebody that could literally be sending your ass back? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's been I mean, 3
Wait,
weeks.
whoa. Wait a minute.
Can I finish?
No.
You asked me a question.
I know, and you answered it, and I'm asking you. You understood that going into it, and you understand that now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All
And
immigrants
you're okay
do.
with that. And you're
All
okay with
immigrants.
that.
Legal
So
or illegal, we all know what happens when a new president comes in. People are
No.
going to be deported. We got backup plans. Don't worry about it.
So you're okay with your birthright citizenship being gone? I mean, I don't give a fuck what he does to you, to be honest with you. I'm just asking.
My birthright. Oh, but I'm not born here. I came here when I was 7, so I'm nationalized. I got my citizenship through my parents.
But you're U.S., but he's stripping U.S. birthright citizenship.
I'm not okay with that because it's unconstitutional. But I understand why he's doing it because people are taking advantage of it.
So you're
And that's
okay
that's not what it was put there for.
So
But
you're okay
again,
to
no.
What was it
I'm
put
not-
there for?
Can I finish, please? I'm not okay with him taking it off because it's unconstitutional. Again, it's not going to affect me if that's what you're worried about. I know it's going to affect some people, but it's going to affect the people in the future. People who decide to come here just to have a baby, you know?
You are so wrong. But why was the
Citizenship
14th
away from
Why
anyone.
was the 14th?
Hold on. I just want to find out real quick. Speak truth. Are you conservative?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, I'm looking for conservatives. Thank you for coming up.
Why was the 14th Amendment created? Belle, that's for you.
It defines citizenship. It was to define.
Wrong. Oh, so wrong. Baby
Sure.
girl, you are so wrong.
I'm not done.
No, you started off wrong. So there's even really no reason for you to even continue. Because that's not why it was created.
The primary reason was to define citizenship and ensure equal protection under the law.
Wrong.
What?
You're wrong. It was created for black people. So we will no longer be considered 3/5 of a person. So when our children were born here, they would be considered citizens. It is off our backs that y'all are even able to come here and get citizenships. That's why the 14th Amendment was created. That's why.
The consensus is that the 14th was created to abolish slavery amongst a lot of people. Some would argue is that the way that the bill was constructed and written was that they would abolish slavery, but then also have a replacement set in place.
I'm just stunned that
I understand
Bill.
that, but I thought you wanted like the most right? Because in 1860 something, I know it was ratified, right? Ratified primarily to define citizenship. Am I wrong on that, Arawaka?
This is crazy. Yeah. But Bill, you didn't think it applied.
I feel like I need to pull it back up, but yeah, I think that you're completely off.
Bill, you didn't think it applied to you. your family came here and assimilated into white imperialism, and you thought that you had somehow been obfuscated from what could happen to minorities. So you don't even consider yourself a minority anymore, do you? I was talking to you, Bell.
Let me say this. Let me say this, Belle. You said you've been here in America since you were 7.
Yes.
Not only is it your responsibility to do American history, it is also your responsibility to do Black history, because Black history is also entwined with American history. It is not any of our jobs nor our responsibility to educate you. And that's all we've been doing on this panel, is educating you. That is not our job. That is your job, to educate yourself.
I'm not denying that what you're saying is right. It also did abolish slavery, but I thought you wanted, like, you know, I don't know what to say.
Is she kidding me? Is she kidding me right now? I can't.
For educational purposes, it was actually the 13th Amendment that actually got rid of slavery.
Why is she combating me on what my definition was on the 14th Amendment? Because you made the claim that the 14th Amendment ended slavery, sir. Both of you did. And that's the reason why I said what I said now, to see if
don't put
you
words in my
actually
mouth,
know what the
because I
fuck
never
you're
said the
talking
14th
about.
Amendment ended slavery. Those words
That's
never
what
came
you
out of my
said.
mouth.
That's
So
what you said. That's exactly what came out of your mouth.
That's
Yes,
not what
it
I
did.
said. That's not what I said. So if you
So then
want to
why
quote
are you
me, quote me
playing?
correctly.
Why are you
Quote
fucking
me
around?
correctly.
Your word fucking. Your word
Quote
fucking. It's
me
called word
correctly.
fucking because everybody
Quote
knows the
me
13th Amendment
correctly.
abolished slavery.
Quote me correctly if you're
So
going to
then the
quote me.
14th Amendment is
Quote me
exactly what it is, what I said it was.
Quote me correctly if you're
Stop
going
talking
to
while I'm
quote me. I don't
talking.
give a flying fuck. You must not know about me. Quote me correctly, because that's not what I said. Try again. Go ahead. Try.
Hey, Bill, I see a roach trade came up in here.
Call him a roach.
Yo, he's a roach.
Yo, that's racist. You don't get
Nah, he's just a roach.
That's racist.
How's that
Yeah, you never
racist?
answered my
That's
question,
racist
Bill.
as fuck.
How's that racist?
Well, how are you gonna call a black man a what you just called him?
Okay, look, I'm gonna show you how I said it. He's a roach. That's how I did it.
Well, I bet you're too scared to let him up then.
Oh, all
Yeah,
he
you never
gonna
answered
do
my
is sit there and yell.
You put all of your-
What happened? I went through this the other day. He
put all
was
of
blah,
your
blah, 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 the other
on
day.
all of your discussions. Exactly.
He's just like to yell. He's a roach.
He's one of the smartest dudes.
No, he's
have
not.
met-
No,
He's
not at all.
He goes
Not
to
at all.
other women's panels that actually have a crowd, and he actually sits there and he actually
Rowdy, you
analyzes
sound
them,
scared of Trey.
and
Are
he
you scared
actually.
of Trey, Rowdy? You're scared
Oh
of
no, I'm
Trey?
not scared. Hey,
Yes,
Trey
you
doesn't.
are. You're scared of
Trey's.
Trey,
I'm
just
not
like you were scared of
Well,
Spencer. You dropped when
Oh,
Spencer
no,
came up.
no,
Let's
no.
see if you're gonna drop if
So
Kello
I'm
comes
not
up.
scared of anybody. I'm not scared of anybody.
That's what I thought.
So what I
Again,
actually
I was
do-
right on my definition
You
of the
sit here
14th
antagonize people.
Amendment,
You a
and it
bold
looks
ass
like
from going
Ash
back
down
from where
there
you came
doesn't know
from.
her
Don't let me get
amendments.
disrespectful with you, because you've been really sarcastic and condescending since that ass got on.
No, I'm
on
not.
the panel.
You're being
And you are
condescending.
playing
Please,
right
you don't even
away.
know the meat.
You
You
are
didn't even know the
playing
definition.
right away.
You didn't even know what the 14th Amendment was about.
You are
didn't
playing
know.
right away,
You
ho.
didn't even know.
Keep it up.
Oh,
Keep
it's
it
a
up. I'm
damn
gonna get
shame.
hella disrespectful.
It's a
Because
shame.
you and your parents are next.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it up.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get hella disrespectful.
Rowdy brought up.
Again, what I told you
Hella
the 14th
disrespectful. Go
Amendment
ahead.
was, I was right on the 14th Amendment and you were wrong.
Bitch.
Period.
Once again,
Period.
I never
Go cry
said
about
that
it.
the 14th
Cry.
Amendment ended
Cry, bitch.
slavery. You goofy bitch. I know my fucking history. The audacity of you to think that you can tell a black woman that I don't know my fucking history. I never said
Apparently you
it.
don't.
Go on.
Apparently you
Keep
don't.
Real quick.
You don't. You don't. You don't.
Bitch, I know my history better than you.
You don't, because you said I was
fucking
wrong
born
on the
here.
14th
I was
Amendment, and you
born
were.
here.
The
I was
13th
born
Amendment
here.
abolished
I
slavery.
was born here. Were you born here?
No, I wasn't.
Exactly. You were playing
It's a
right
damn
away.
shame
Keep
for
it up.
you, though, because I knew what
Keep
the
it up.
14th Amendment was, and you didn't.
You goofy son of a bitch. Once again, those words never came out of my
Look
mouth.
it up. The 14th did not end slavery.
Since you want to
The
go
14th
with,
did not end slavery. The 13th did. The 13th ended slavery.
About ended slavery, when did fucking slavery really end? Go ahead. Go ahead. When did slavery really fucking end?
Yet. When it comes to the athletes in the scene, and Bethany Shadford is already back to rescue Randy.
Somebody got background TV.
That's my TV.
All right, hey Roddy, Trey's down there. It's about the man that paid 600 ain't got nothing to say to him.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mad I had $600 to send him away.
I doubt you paid Trey.
Oopsies. Yeah, that was a waste of money, right? Yeah.
Was I right? You're scared of Trey. You are scared of Trey. You got the proof on that 600, huh?
Hey, Rowdy. Hey, Rowdy.
It was on my old
I just want to establish.
But I'm pretty sure Roddy could pull that up.
I just want to establish. Hold on. I just want to establish. I just want to establish real quick that I was the one that said the shit about the 14th, but I misspoke because I was talking about the 13th. But being that I was misspeaking and y'all brought up the 14th, then I do believe the 14th established civil rights and it established citizenship as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, well, that's what Ash was trying to tell Bill, that she never said it, but Bill doesn't listen. But hey, Rowdy.
Now she agreed with him.
Yes.
No, she didn't.
Yes,
No, she didn't.
No,
Yes, she
I
didn't.
didn't. See, the problem is
hold on,
Bill
Ash.
just wants a reason to come at
I
me.
was not
I'm gonna
wrong.
school you
Yeah.
every fucking
Yeah.
time, and you
So-
still didn't answer my question. When did slavery really fucking end?
Are you serious? What are we doing? Second
I'm
grade
serious.
questions? 1865, weirdo.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, Rowdy.
Where?
Yesterday, Rowdy.
And you're wrong, but continue. It actually ended in 1869 in fucking Texas, because Texas still had fucking slavery until 1869.
Real quick, Ash. So yesterday, Rowdy, I was just listening to the live. It's the first time I'd ever heard Bill. First time I've ever heard Bill. I thought somebody was cosplaying. I thought somebody was a leftist that was actually pretending to be a Trump supporter, because the shit that she said was so absurd. I didn't think she was real. That was yesterday.
Oh, I'm real.
Yeah. So let me ask you this.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this, Bill. So you came in with your parents, and you assimilated, right? But do you acknowledge the fact that you are a minority? Do you believe that you're white, and are you teaching your kids these same principles?
What do you mean by what the hell does that mean? If you're talking about if I've lost my culture, or if I've no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. I still I cook culturally. I mainly eat Albanian food at home. We barely.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whether you cook or not.
It's
I'm
$10
listening
to
your
kick somebody.
I'm listening to your ideology, and there is nothing about your ideology that says nothing but white supremacy or that white
I am not a white
imperialism.
supremacist, sir.
Here he. The
I do
queen
not
is
support
here.
white supremacy.
Oh, hold on, y'all.
100%.
Hold on.
Oh,
Here he. The queen is here. Hello, queen.
Hey, love. Hey, Ash.
Yes.
Are you there, love?
I
Right.
am.
So the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, went into effect January 1st, 1863. On June 19th, 1865, the last enslaved Black people were notified on Galveston Island of their freedom.
thank you.
But the Emancipation Proclamation was not codified until it was revised on December 18th, 1865.
Thank you for the clarification, Queen.
In addition, the Three-Fifths Compromise happened under, I want to say, Eisenhower. The first civil rights bill, or first civil rights law, was the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was to codify it, but it included the segregation portion of employment that white folks couldn't discriminate against black people just because they was black. But Trump went ahead and reversed that and reinstated segregation. So that's the timeline. But yeah,
Thank you.
it
Thank you
wasn't
for correcting
officially
me. See the
codified
diff.
until December 18th until 1865. But the last slaves were notified June 19th, 1865.
Thank you for giving me the correct dates. See,
You're
if
welcome.
I'm wrong, I can take that I'm wrong if somebody is willing to correct me.
Well, I will agree. And thank you, Queen Mother, because I forgot that it was codified in 1865, but I always go with 1865. Thank you. I forget the 63 one. But I did say 65.
What's 63 one?
So Bill, so back to what I was saying. Bill, back to what I was saying. Listening to your ideologies, understanding that you weren't born here, your parents weren't born here, and for the last 12 years, you've been supporting and following somebody, following a man that has never shown that he has any contrition, he has any morals, ethics, or integrity at all, and has never shown that he can unify people. Matter of fact, be divisive and not give a shit about minorities, but you hold tight to this, tells me that you've assimilated to whiteness.
No, sir. I don't think
100%.
No, because my biggest reasoning why I would not vote for the Democratic Party is because they play in minorities' faces. They've been playing and they continue to play. They always promise minorities things, and at the end of the day, they're left on the side, and nobody wakes up. Like, wake up.
You just say that shit.
I would like to clarify that it is because of the Democratic Party that everybody that ain't white got a civil right. Unfortunately, even though this is Native American land, they didn't even have civil rights on their own land. It was Democrats, black folks marching during the civil rights movement that everybody that ain't white got a civil right. Because white people have never had to fight for shit in this life.
Yes, but it was the
That was
Republican.
the dumbest shit I ever heard coming from somebody that's a so-called minority when you don't do anything or live in anything in this country as a minority. The caucasity
You live with me.
for a white because you don't
You live with me.
for a white woman. You're a white
You don't know
woman
what I
now.
go through in my day-to-day.
So at the end of the day, for a white woman, in America, I don't care nothing about where you're from. It's where you're at. And where you're at, you're a white woman. And for a white woman to sit here and say the things that just came out your mouth, matter of fact, I only came back to tell you. Don't speak for us. When you vote for the white supremacy that you voted for. Miss us with the Democrats don't do shit for minorities, because here in this country, baby, you're not a minority. You're not a minority.
I've always said
and like
I go by
Auntie
what.
just said, and like Auntie, hey, I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah, but
I
you
didn't
came
interrupt
in
you.
and just completed.
I didn't interrupt you. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm not going to even do the things that I want to do right here at this moment, because I do want to call you out your name. But I'm not going to do that. So what we need for you to do is wherever you go, with the spaces that you hold, whatever you do, how about you be honest? Because
Trigger
you ain't
warning,
never
y'all.
lived in this
Trigger
country
warning.
as a minority, and I don't give a fuck about who. Yeah, I know. I see who you brought up. See who you brought up.
No,
But
I don't know.
you've never lived a day as a minority in this country, so don't speak
But
for minorities.
I will
Black
speak on
people
whoever the
had
hell
not
I
fought-
want,
hey,
Itchy. And you've known me for 3 years,
If-
Itchy,
if-
and you know very
I
well.
wanted to.
You know very well that
I'm
I've
gonna-
always said that I am white in the U.S. because I'm not on the fucking
And I'm gonna
census.
drop down because I want to say white woman.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
white in the
you're
U.S.
You're a fucking white woman.
You're nervous
Fuck
that
like-
I'm here.
Shame on
You're
you.
nervous that I'm here.
So, hey,
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
camel
I'll
jockey.
be whatever you
camel
want me
jockey.
to be.
I wasn't even here before you got here.
Run
So,
away.
baby, just
Run
yeah,
away.
you was a fucking
Go run
camel jockey.
away.
So again,
You
don't speak for
beta. You're a
minorities in this
beta.
country, white woman, okay?
I will, and you can't.
All right, for the people that's asking me how much it costs to drop somebody, it's $10 to drop somebody. My Cash App is Hogboss43. It's $10 a popping out.
But it's 15
hello,
for
Haifa.
me. Hey, Hog, how are you?
I'm all right. Thank you for asking.
Tell them it's 50 for me to drop me. I'm 50. So, anyways, you see how
Don't
he
play with them.
ran away?
They'll drop that 50 to drop your ass. Believe
Yeah.
that.
So you see how he ran away, and do you see how accepted racism is when it's directed towards white people? What a shame! Look how he publicly attacked Bell, and no one stood up and said anything. But heaven forbid if it was a white person speaking to a black person that way, everybody's panties would be bunched up right now.
You already got sniped. Told you don't play with my crowd. This the FDT fam. We don't fuck around here. See you in 10 minutes, Haifa. Bell, go ahead.
So someone throw some Lamisil down there as well. Thank you.
Ain't nobody gonna tell how white people can't experience racism. They gonna see it. Okay.